Cynopsis in your ear.
Good morning, I'm Trish Pahanik for Cynopsis. It's Thursday, May 11th, 2006, and this is your first early morning briefing. Here is today's top story. Well, less than a week before the ABC Upfront, which is scheduled for Tuesday in New York City, the network has given the go-ahead to a half a dozen pilot projects. Good to go for next season are 3 dramas, The 9 from Warner Brothers TV, 6 Degrees, a J.J. Abrams project from Touchstone, and Daybreak with Taye Diggs from Touchstone. And 3 comedies, In Case of Emergency with David Arquette from Touchstone TV, Help Me Out with Ted Danson from Regency TV, and Notes from the Underbelly, that's from Warner Brothers TV. Have I told you before that if you had a promo or a commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here? Coming up under Morgan Stuff today, Brian Franz up to president of ABC Daytime, American Idol delivers another shocker, Lifetime orders More Love International before it even airs, and BBC America is launching 2 new series in the underground. And while I'm telling you about all this stuff today, take a look at these beautiful shots provided to us from the Internet Movie Archive. Brian Franz has been advanced to president of ABC Daytime at Disney ABC Television Group, where he'll continue to report to Anne Sweeney, co-chair of Disney Media Networks and president of Disney ABC Television Group. Brian will oversee ABC Daytime, SoapNet, and Buena Vista Productions, and he'll be responsible for the creation and delivery of all daytime programming for the network. Well, it happens every season, and last night it happened again. American Idol brings in its annual shocker. Every season of this show, someone gets eliminated that leaves viewers and judges alike stunned and ultimately creates a much-talked-about uproar. If you haven't seen last night's episode, and who hasn't, I won't spoil it, but if I were a betting person, I would have lost big time. My 9-year-old went to bed so mad last night her favorite got eliminated off. Oh well, Lifetime, even before the show is launched, has ordered up 7 more episodes of its summer drama series, Love Spring International, for a total of 13 episodes per variety. The project is from Big Cattle Productions and Lionsgate Television and is set in a somewhat dysfunctional yet very she dating service. The show is set to launch on June 5th at 11 o'clock. This summer, BBC America will premiere 2 new comedies in the Underground, its adult late-night zone. Spaced premieres June 23rd at 11 o'clock and is about 2 disillusioned Gen Xers who pose as a professional couple to find a cheap place to live, then find themselves deep in sexual tension. And second, Peep Show premieres June 30th at 11:30 p.m., returning for a second season, and focuses on 2 socially dysfunctional roommates who seem normal on the outside but both have secret thoughts that reveal nurses, murderous intent, and obscene fantasies. Attention blue-collar fans, this show is set to return on the WB on May 31st at 8 p.m., first with an original followed by a repeat. I figured you'd want to know. Upfront 2006, Bravo has ordered a new series and announced a new slate of series in development within the next year. Details on the new series, War of the Wives, that's a working title, a competition reality series where each week 2 experts in various fields will have 48 hours to teach 2 amateurs, who are actually their spouses, everything they need to know to prepare for battle, with the winning couples taking home $20,000. Also, 3 projects currently in development. Heads Up, 16 hairstylists will compete to see who has the skills to work for a top international stylist. The In Crowd, that's INN, a competition and docudrama series, will give teams the chance to win their own bed and breakfast in a premier resort. And last, Top Decorator, 8 one-hour episodes follows the search for the next great American interior designer. And new pilot, Joan Rivers, Can We Dish? That's a working title. A pop culture talk show starring Joan Rivers with a trio of male sidekicks. On May 23rd, Bravo will launch a new broadband service, BrilliantButCancelled.com, featuring the edgy or too hip short-lived TV shows that were never seen until now. Some of the series include The Jake Effect starring Jason Bateman, Easy Street starring Ken Olin, and Johnny Staccato starring Johnny Casavides. Time to coincide with the beginning of Gay and Lesbian Pride Month on June 1st, Bravo will launch OutZoneTV.com, the first broadband channel targeted to the gay and lesbian online community. Now, the new channel will feature short and long-form video on everything from historical LGBT media moments to contemporary explorations. The site will be updated daily with blogs, features, news, photos, and other user-generated content. More from Bravo, the network's latest docudrama, Workout, will premiere July 19th at 11 p.m., then starting July 25th will move to Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. Moving along to production, casting, and development. America's Got Talent, the new talent competition series on NBC that premieres with a 2-hour special on June 21st at 8 p.m., has selected Regis Philbin as its host. The series from Simon Cowell and Fremantle Media of American Idol fame will bring together performers from all over the U.S. and allow viewers to determine who takes home the $1 million prize. Now, the talent will range from singers, dancers, comedy routines, and all sorts of unique acts in front of a panel of judges who will be announced at a later date. And beginning at July 13th, NBC will air a 30-minute results show from 8:30 to 9. Showtime has a new project in the works from Hazy Mills Production called Big Shot, according to Daily Variety. It's a biographical series on the life and times of Billy Joel told in 1-hour episodes, beginning at the beginning in the mid-1970s, and will cover all of Joel's high points and his much-publicized low points. And a casting call to let you know about today. If you're a pack rat and you live in clutter up to your eyeballs, or if you have a loved one or a neighbor who is one, then DIY Network wants to meet you. The network is looking for America's biggest pack rat and will provide expert organizational intervention with the help of Carl Champley from DIY to the rescue. Videotape your mess 5 to 10 minutes in length and explain why you deserve a makeover from DIY, sending both along with the DIY Network release to DIY before the June 30th deadline. Check your inbox for today's edition and the full website and mail address. And one more thing, good luck with that mess. Okay, here are the rating summary for Tuesday. According to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research, Fox was victorious Tuesday, winning the night with a 10.427, adult 18 to 49. Fox slammed the pack at 8 o'clock with American Idol at an 11.431, and again at 9 o'clock with House at a 9.423. Law & Order SVU on NBC won the 10 o'clock hour, delivering a 4.813. Your daily trivia question. While Benny did odd jobs around the office, Arnie sometimes gave him great advice and other times not so great advice. What show was this? And that's it. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with new executive moves, some more on ratings, loads of new classified ads, a few of the stories that didn't make it into today's podcast, and of course tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Cynopsis, I'm Trish Bohanec with the podcast version of Cynopsis in your ear.